All right, y'all. They're gonna start this like classic Hooms podcast where you start to get drunk.
Jesus Christ.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a couple of Blerdz. We are going to talk about a bunch of stuff that's happened this week. If you're new to the show, you can send in news articles or funny stories or whatever to our voicemail 725-999-2704 or email us at theblerdzpod@gmail.com. That's the BLERDZPOD@gmail.com.
Yeah, because if you send it to Blerdz with an S, we're not going to get that shit.
Yeah, this is with a Z. Yeah, send them all in so we can start putting them in. Did we have one this week? Let me check. Yeah, okay. We got an email from last week from a friend of mine, but she chose to stay anonymous. Read the story. I had a girlfriend a long time ago, and her personal hygiene was not up to par.
Jesus Christ.
It's a good start. She was she was my first sexual experience, and I then, being a novice to the sexual activity, was shy. I didn't eat her vagina very much. She didn't eat mine. She definitely ate mine every chance she got. She was a great love maker. I still lived at home with my parents, and I was around 19 years old. One day, I went to her house for the hanky-panky, and it was getting late. And after I received my oral pleasure, she asked me to give it to her as well. She was about 6'2" and thick.
God damn.
She wasn't a small woman. When I went down to begin, I smelled the strong hit of what seemed to be broccoli and cheese.
Oh. Was it at least Kraft broccoli and cheese?
I think it's even worse. I was horrified. I gently leaned in and placed the tip of my tongue on her clitoris, and just as I did, it was a typo on my phone. Just as I did, my phone rang. I immediately answered, and it was my dad instructing that I return home. That phone call saved my life. Her and I later had a conversation, and let's just say the cat stayed fresh whenever she wanted me to treat her. At least you talked to her about it. I didn't have that experience. That's fucking hilarious. I know who it is, but I can't say it. But that's fucking hilarious. Did I tell you about the first girl I almost lost my virginity to?
I think you did. The weird girl?
No, it was like sophomore, and she just like kind of just came at me. Like first girl who ever just like, hey, I like you. It's like, and then like a couple of days later, I'm at her house type shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So I
moved fast back then, didn't it?
Yeah, I was very like alone. So I was like, I just kind of like played along with it. I'm like, sure. This is the right thing to do. Lied to my mom. Said I was going to go play basketball. Never been outside the house before. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to play basketball with a friend, right? I went to her house. She had me downstairs for a little bit, I guess, or whatever. And she came down. We was about to get down. And just like the story, she wanted me to get on top. And I wasn't going to eat her. But it's like I had to take her off because she was being real lazy about it. So I'm like, I'm a virgin, but she had me doing everything, right? Right. So I was like, all right. So I had to pull everything off, and that's when I smelled her. I was like, I've never had pussy, but I don't think. I don't think it's supposed to smell like that. But that's in my head, and I just kind of played it off. I was like, oh, I'm nervous. And I just like didn't. Yeah.
Shit, my cousin had called me one day and he was like, hey, cause I need to know if something's wrong with this girl. I'm like, okay, what happened? He's like, well, like we was having sex and she opened up her legs and her lips were real long and I didn't know she had like a disease or something. I said, you fucked anyway, didn't you? He's like, yeah, but I didn't know it's something. I said, sweetheart, those are beef curtains. Her labia is long. The lips is just long. Okay, I was just making sure. I was like, but you fucked anyway.
Right. I mean, no.
Jesus. I was like, I know that nigga watch porn. You have seen beef curtains before.
Nah. None. Not a lot of it. Not in porn.
But, nigga, you had sex with her and then you called me and asked for something wrong with her pussy.
It's like, that's such a man thing to do.
But, bro, like, but look, people be acting like dick don't stink either.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the dudes that don't realize it are the worst. It's like I'm aware. I know what I did throughout the day. I'm like, oh, that's not a good idea.
Oh no, this should be different, especially like if they uncircumcised and they don't know how to take care of their penis.
Yeah.
Like nigga, you got duck butter. I'm not licking that shit.
Right. I definitely dudes. You gotta, fellas.
If it smell like
PSA,
sewage, I'm not doing it.
PSA, you really gotta, before you do anything, out of respect for her, put a finger through your stuff and smell that shit. That's all you gotta do.
Like swipe the tank, nigga.
Yeah, swipe it and then see. All you need is a handful. You can use hand soap. Take care of that shit, man. Like,
No, you gonna throw her pH balance off. Don't do that.
I mean, I'm just saying in general. But that's fucking hilarious. Thanks for your email, Anonymous.
Oh, salty balls ass.
Thank you. Please send in some more. I love to fucking read some more. theblerdzpod@gmail.com. TheBlerdzpod@gmail.com. It'll be in the description. Email us or send a voicemail. If you got this works for both phones. Record a voicemail if you want, especially if it's a long one, and you can just download that and send that instead if you don't want to call the phone number. So yeah, let's get into the episode. That was a good start.
What we want to start with?
You
already know what I want to talk about because I was so excited to talk about the shit while I was dying laughing yesterday.
We can get into that because mine's are a little depressing.
Oh shit, George.
It's not depressing. It's just like what's happening is
pressing.
Weird. Yeah.
So I am a student of comedy. That is one of my that's one of my blerdums. I'm a student of things that I really enjoy. You can look at my bookshelf and tell and my record collection. So when I get online, I get on Netflix, I see the Improv 60th anniversary, which if you know anything about Jal Judah, the Improv holds a special place in my heart because that's the first place I ever did an open mic, and it's the first place I ever got a standing ovation at my first open mic. So, that is my home stage, even though they don't fucking book me to feature, which they should. I don't know why the fuck y'all playing with me. Anyway, so they had like 10 different comedians, and they had clips from past comedians, and boy, when Dion Cole, that motherfucker, he's become a vicious ass comic over the last few years because his specials were already crazy. But when he got on that stage talking about, because people do this. After a show, if you see comics talking and one did good and one did bad, if you're not going to look, either speak to both of them or walk off. This is what he said. Look, y'all civilians, I've had good sets. And they come up to me in front of the headline like, oh my God, you were the best one on the show. Right. I was like, fuck, I ain't never getting booked again. I ain't never getting fucking booked again. Like, I appreciate it. Like, pull me to the side.
Because how much confidence some of these headliners get it. They know that they don't really deserve that spot. So you outshining them like that.
Especially with a vagina. It's just something about that vagina that offends them.
So they definitely ain't going to do that again because they got to work hard for it.
And then he was talking about when you do bad, you be in your car driving home, no goddamn right. Nigga, them be I don't care how fucking tired I am. If I feel like I did not do good, I'm driving all the way home. Yeah. Like no radio on. Reliving that shit over and over in my head. That shit tickled me.
That's what happened in Florida, though, when I had the car wreck. It's because that was like my first paid gig. And it didn't really go as like what I envisioned, like...
Sometimes them gigs, you be set up to fail because you get in there, it be like 3 people and a possum.
Yeah, and it was like half the crowd was like one of the dudes in the beginning.
Oh yeah, then they gonna leave when
he wasn't even that good, but they was like ha ha ha. Like
they always do that shit. They act like it's a competition. You can laugh at me too, bitch.
So they like made it really hard for me and Trey, the dude who came with me, but we drove 10 hours for that dumbass show. That's some stupid ass shit. Why the fuck would I?
You were new, weren't you?
That was 2-year-old me.
Yeah, I mean that's what.
It's like okay, I'm gonna drive 10 hours for 100 cups, like $150. Sure.
But I mean that's what the fuck you gotta do when you new and don't nobody know who the fuck you are.
I was like,
unless you these new comics with a following and your ass can headline the Improv.
But yeah, it didn't go that well, and then driving for 10 hours, damn near silent, and then the car wrecked too. So, yeah.
I'd call them niggas like y'all owe me a fucking goddamn Enterprise rental car, bitch.
But nah. But yeah, he was telling the truth though. He's just like.
Like, usually I don't like when people do jokes for the comics, but that shit was on point.
Because comedians do that. Because comedians do it kind of properly anyway, where they tell everybody that they did a good set. Because we all know that you're lying, but it's like, just say it. Just.
Who talking about, ooh, it's crazy in here.
Yeah, right.
Hey, ladies, give it up for you. I hate when they do this shit. Don't start your set.
Yeah, the fluffer comments, like, Make some noise if you
Breathing.
yeah.
Make some noise if your pussy don't stink.
If you got a car, make some noise, ladies. Like, that's fluffer. That mean they didn't really prepare. It's some bullshit.
Or they just suck. Hey, so give it up if you got a mama.
Right, it's always some obvious shit.
Like, bitch,
That's hilarious.
give it up if you woke up this morning. If you put on your shoes, one shoe at a time.
Right.
No, I just hopped in them bitches.
Right.
I wear sandals, motherfucker.
And it's because them comedians will take that as a laugh too. It's like
no.
I did that. See how many laughs I got per minute? Like, no.
This is not a grocery store.
This is not a questionnaire. Stop. Just tell your fucking jokes.
Or go home.
Right.
That shit tickled my soul.
Yeah, he's funny. I like actually how they edited it. They need to do that more often if they're gonna have like a multiple comedian show like that.
I think they only did it because it was the anniversary. I need to look and see what they did for their 50th. Because I was just starting comedy that year. So it was, after I started. So I probably missed it. So I'm going to have to look it up.
Right. But no, I just like how they did it. They had the host. They did the stuff. And then they had like a very small clip of something from way back in the day.
I think they just piggybacked everybody.
Right.
Well, no, we didn't get to hear that. I think the dude over the speaker was calling them out, but we didn't,
Yeah. They were doing it, but I'm saying it's like for the sake of Netflix.
Why was almost every woman pregnant? I was like, God damn.
They be fucking.
Like, God damn.
They be fucking.
If I wasn't raggedy, pregnancy special. Pull my alley Wong shit.
You heard about Ed Bloom?
Bits and pieces, but that nigga looks weird. He kind of scared me a little bit.
I haven't seen pictures of him, but all I know about Ed Bloom is this guy. I presume white. He's trying to sue this company. Huh?
Pause. You said white?
Hold on. Yeah, Ed Bloom or Blum. I mean, that's my
like Blumhouse.
Yeah.
That's that country you coming up.
Conservative activist Edward Blum, nonprofit organization, is suing Fearless Fund, alleging that the firm's grant program for companies run by black female entrepreneurs is discriminatory. And yeah, I know every single body that's not him is making the same face you making. Where
that's like when that dude sued to get rid of affirmative action.
Yeah, I think that was coming up in the Google thing as well. Yeah, fun. Yeah, his lawsuits prompted U.S. Supreme Court to strike down the use of racial preferences in college admissions. I'm sorry. Targeted the Fearless Fund in early August, claiming that engaged in explicit racial inclusion by operating a grant program, quote unquote, open only to black females.
You know what's ironic about that? When I was in high school, because I know Miss Cartwright, if you hearing this, you drunk bitch, I hope you fucking die. She wasn't turning in my goddamn applications. I know she wasn't, because if you weren't part of the targeted market, the next person will get accepted. So they had a my bad.
Yeah, we had to pause because Judah almost died. She had her first soda in 2 weeks.
Shut up.
It got stuck in her heart.
But now, what are we talking about? Oh, so anybody who's qualified could apply for it. The specifications were black female, junior or senior, and that's really in a 2.5 GPA. I was like, bitch, I'm good. I applied for that shit. I applied for over 175 scholarships. Didn't get none of those. That's how I know the bitch wasn't turning shit in. The person who got that scholarship for the black young women, white boy. Because if none of the qualified so-called core base isn't, available, it goes to the next person. I was like, how the fuck?
How can you even be proud of that? It's like, I got this funded from...
Oh, you had motherfuckers going to fucking local colleges and getting all these buku ass scholarships for people who could really use that shit. And I was like, because of who y'all know. That's why I had to get my kid up out of there. Because, bitch, people I was tutoring were higher ranked than me in my class. And I'm like, how, bitch?
On Tuesday, I don't know what day, because it's an old article. On Tuesday, Bloom also sued two corporate law firms alleging that there are fellowship programs aimed at students of color, those who are identified as LGBTQ plus, and students with disabilities,
What the fuck did we do?
and include applicants based on race and demanding that the programs be shut down.
So now it's gonna be even less people getting these opportunities, and
Yeah,
there's gonna be more people
and
complaining about why you living off the government because bitch, I can't get a fair
right,
fucking
I
try.
can't. That's okay. If you go to the notes and you see that Today Explained, that's what I was listening to. Because they interviewing a bunch of people and they were saying like everybody felt like this is like racially motivated. It's not. It's
It
less.
is.
It's less so about like
Equality.
Oh, it's not like you. It's not like he tried to get the a program and he qualified everything. He just didn't get it because he was white. He trying to piggyback off this bullshit about like, oh, I want equal rights for everybody.
But if that's the case, it's a lot of places that don't even hire people that are outside of. So then when people just get to only giving it to able-bodied people or only white people or only white men, then they going to start getting sued. And they going to be like, well, this is not fair.
They get away with that because how they, no. It's how they explained it. It's how they worded in the contracts. Because with the Fearless Fund, it kind of explicitly say, yeah, black women or like your background is like kind of messed up or whatever. Like
if we ever get reparations, white people gonna be like suing the fuck out of us.
So then so when you go to like a normal, like a quote unquote normal program that's supposed to help out, that includes everybody, they don't say that that is inclusive for a specific race, even though they don't pick everybody.
Right.
So just the wording in the contracts is fucking up these black funds, even though everybody else except this guy and the people who support him see what good it can do, right? It's not hurting anybody. Because why
it's not about who is hurting; it's about who is helping. That's the problem.
Yeah, and I don't know. It just
that shit just made me mad.
Yeah, I was just listening to that the other day, and I'm just like, you're just doing too much. You ain't got shit to do. Let's just bother these people who trying to like make a little life because they're
trying to actually do some shit. Yeah, but if they was being out here hoods working on stage like Sexy Red. Oh, look at these niggas.
Yeah, it's fine. It's cool. But now because this Fearless Fund is actually funding a bunch of like entrepreneurs, black entrepreneurs, and a lot of people who get like it's like some of these hair products and stuff like that won't get a funding in the normal one because they don't think it'll sell. They make it here and they sell like hotcakes. So they was actually getting help, and I don't think they appreciate that shit. He just being extra. So right now, as of this article anyway, the Fearless Fund is paused.
I don't know what irritates me more, this or that ugly girl twerking in the middle of the fucking cheese aisle. It already smelled like shrimp over there, so. Did it smell like shrimp when you went to get the ground meat?
My nose kind of clogged up.
Okay, I was about to say, because it is either shrimp or pussy. And
Healthcare. Let's talk about that.
Why?
Because
I had to talk about this shit every day.
Because it's already hard out here.
Oh, and I don't have dental insurance.
Right.
Anymore.
You might get it with Dollar General. Dollar General.
Oh, yeah, they got their, like, Walmart got their own doctor's office.
Yeah, of course, Walmart and Sam's Club. But Dollar General and places like that are open up their own. As of
Dollar General got gas stations now?
Yeah, some of them. But this article I read, I thought that was funny. Where is it? There we go. New player enters the arena. Dollar General launches health clinics. This is like January, so it's out there. It's not gonna be like doctors, but just more like so you can get like quick diagnosis and stuff like that. So I think it's cool, but it's just like when you say, "Hey, I'm gonna go to the doctor." Where? Dollar General.
I go to the doctor at Walgreens.
Yeah.
When I pulled up, I was like,
I mean, no, Walgreens makes sense too. I've been going to Walgreens, quote unquote doctors.
I've never done that before because it's an actual doctor's office.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
I thought I saw Walgreens and CVS. That's all they were for real. Just like that with a very expensive store attached to it.
Because I was like, huh. And I got a black doctor and she's like, oh, I'm leaving this week. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck?
I got one more news story, then we can just kind of ramble. You heard about Zachary Rahimi?
The dude that's in government?
No, far from it.
I'm scared days.
Okay. On July 25th, Tarrant County District Court received a letter from Zachary Rahimi. He wanted to apologize. What did he want to apologize for?
What crime did he commit?
Let me go into it. Let me pause for a second. The man at the center of the monumental Supreme Court case of gun rights allegedly shot guns in public at least 6 times over a 3-month period.
Oh, he trying to keep his property tax low.
3 times directly at people, once into a house, twice into the air, and all of those alleged shootings occurred while he was under the protective order for domestic violence that prohibited him from possessing firearms. Why?
Texas.
And why is that? Because he's beating on his girl and he's shooting, and he's one of the guys he got known for shooting it in the air after his friend's car declined at a Whataburger.
First of all, what a burger?
What?
A burger? I'm sorry.
It happened at the. Oh yeah, did we ever talk about the second time we went to the open mic?
I don't think a little bit, but not.
I don't know because we okay.
Yeah, we did. We talked about it last week, but I don't think we included the what burger.
No, because I haven't been editing and posting, so you know some of these kind of.
We can talk about this shit again.
No, because we didn't. No, we didn't. No, last week you what was you doing last weekend? It was like Saturday. You was doing something. You went out of town. Yeah, so we didn't record.
Oh God, we got to talk about.
Yeah, that boy. Okay. If we repeat ourselves, I am sorry. All right, these days kind of like are merging together.
First of all, because hold on. First of all, the days are running together because George is dedicated himself to studies, and he got his first certification today for cybersecurity, and I am so proud of him. If I could bake, I'd bake you a cake.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna take some more classes.
It'd probably be safer if I didn't bake you a cake.
2 more weeks. Hopefully, I get another one. And then in like 3 months, hopefully I'll be able to get like an entry job or something.
And I gave up because Meta kept trying to make me log into my Facebook page. And
you doing a Meta digital marketing.
Well, the other one I was taking, I started on the 30th and then it was gone.
Oh.
And then I was like, because I was like, this lady kind of cool, but she talked slow than a bitch. Yeah. I was like, God damn, I had to speed that bitch up 1.5 times.
Oh, I made the mistake last night, right? Because I got the certification for the first course. So I started the second one. At the same time, opened it up. Because you have to take a mandatory one with the program. Mm-hmm. So I took critical thinking.
That's my favorite class.
So I opened it up. At the same time, I opened up the second course. So I walked away and came back. And I opened up the critical thinking, thinking it was a second course for cybersecurity. So like 4 videos in, I'm like, what the fuck does this got to do with cybersecurity? She was like, think of a time where it was hard for you and write it down on the list. I'm like, what? I'm gonna give it like 3 videos, bro. It's like, what the fuck does it gotta
do that?
No, I figured it out because I like started clicking the rest of the course.
But
I'm like,
it's a good class to take though.
Yeah.
Like I feel like critical thinking should be one. It's one. Like when I took that in college, I hated my fucking teacher. He's a goddamn dick. Mm-hmm. But I feel like if I would have took this in high school, I wouldn't have been in a lot of the fucked up situations I was in.
Yeah.
Because ain't shit critical thinking in high school.
I definitely wasted like 30 minutes. I was like,
I mean, no, it's
I'm gonna give it some. Yeah, but like I was in my mind, I was like, cybersecurity, keep going. I was like, all right, I guess.
You probably like, what the fuck?
Because she was like, okay, think of some stuff that haunt you or something. Like, what the fuck does depression got to do with? I'm like, what the fuck does depression got to do with cybersecurity, man? I was like, all right, I'm just stick with it for a minute. Then I took the first quiz. I'm like, these aren't really like right or wrong answers. It's just like you just asking me questions. And I'm like, all right, like, whatever.
I'm gonna take that course.
And then I was like, all right, whatever. So I finally fucking clicked away and found out I was on the wrong one the whole time. Sweat probably.
No, it's the little.
Oh, the middle
part.
Oh.
Bro, so we went to an open mic again, which I'm gonna give that one more try. And if I don't get on. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm just going to book up. Look, I'm going to just be like, can I book on the 3 for $25? Because y'all fucking playing.
Yeah, you might as well. But no, okay. I know the only published episode as of this recording, we did talk about the first time we went, and both of us couldn't get on. This time, I was able to get on.
I was the last person in the last block. Yeah. They closed the bar before I even got up, and I was like, nigga, let's go home.
This shit.
When they said, hey, we closing out everybody's tabs, I was like...
Because it's not only is it, they don't really... I think they like kind of pick who goes...
But the thing is...
Like, I'm talking about like the limit, the time, like the 5 minutes. I think I got lit way early.
The first 2 blocks supposed to be 5 and the last one's 3
minutes. Yeah, and that was 5 minutes.
To do this shit.
And when I got up there, I only did like a joke and a half. I know 5 minutes didn't fly by that fast. when the guy before me, he damn near did a feature.
Day.
I went to the bathroom, came out, he was still doing jokes. I'm like,
he wasn't even doing jokes. He was just talking.
Just fucking here, like nobody cares.
The thing is, like the fact that you automatically get more respect to me off bat. Like when dude walked up to me, it was like, "Oh my God, you're such a good girlfriend for staying and coming to support him." I was like, "I'm a comic too." Oh,
I don't know. I think I just got that look too.
I was like, I have a vagina, so like, I'm not used to being put at starter level disadvantage.
No, you know what? I think because everybody think I'm fucking Chinko Bean. That. I think that's helping too. I just walk in and everybody just kind of like notice.
That's funny as shit. When he come again, we have to get a picture of you and Chico.
Yeah, especially if I keep losing weight, we definitely gonna start looking alike.
But bro, it's just like that one dude, the dad got up there talking about what burger.
Yeah, because everything he was saying was fucking slow and bullshit.
But nigga, we died.
Once he got the Whataburger, he was like, "Yeah, y'all heard of that burger place? What? A burger? No,
when I tell you, we was in the corner in a booth, huddled up, just.
I don't know what the fuck was so fucking funny.
You're not supposed to be laughing.
I mean, at least he was getting laughs. He got more laughs than the first three people in front of him.
If it had been like, do you go to California? Do you heard of that place, In and Out Burger?
Out?
That do sound good right about now.
No, it
I
don't.
might make a run, my nigga.
No, it don't.
What?
That shit don't sound good.
It sound good to me.
And that fucking shoe.
Just the burger.
Uh-oh. They're back.
Just one. There's been two in the house.
We got fucking fog gas for their ass now. Peppermint fog gas.
It's supposed to be child safe, but it's like, do not spray on cooking surface. I was like, how the fuck is that safe?
That shit is not safe.
Not in the bathroom, especially after you just had a steamy ass shower.
Man. Okay, so we got some net spray.
I was going to get the little light that you hook up, but that bitch was $20. I was like, I'm not.
I mean, we already got the one. And we're pretty much, okay, last update.
They got, it gives like the little,
yeah.
It sends out the little signal to draw them in.
Yeah.
So I was like, mm-mm.
So I guess the last update on the nets, they're pretty much gone. Bought a bulb for that, and some vinegar. Okay, vinegar, dishwasher, and water, in a bowl.
And I know, but you think it would have worked in the sink, but I don't think they're coming out. I think they're coming out these vents, especially with us having a leak in the goddamn sink. I can't wait till we move. Yeah, it's on your thumb.
No, I called him.
Obama.
No, he got stuck in my hair grease.
Remember when Obama got that fly?
I remember when what's the name of that white dude? Trump's dude. Remember?
Oh my God!
And that fly was on his hair.
Man, that bitch went viral.
Yeah.
That nigga had memes.
I was watching. I was actually watching it. I was like, what the fuck?
You ain't feel that shit? Look, I'm finna.
You a fucking robot.
I really like a crackhead and have a fly walking on my head. They're like, this nigga dead. Mm-mm. But now, the open mic, I'm gonna give it one more try. Yeah. But I'm gonna try to start keeping the car and micing a little bit. But it's getting cold, so I'm really about to. I got one show next month. I'm not getting paid for it, but which kind of sucks because they sell tickets and it sells out. But it's a really big crowd, and my homegirls got booked from other stuff on it, so I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Yeah, that open mic is a pain in the ass. Bro.
Yeah, we're seeing how it is. We definitely have to make some type of step to go around these people.
I feel like you are gonna do good there anyway because of your style of comedy. Yeah. I can see them putting you on. Like with me, I'm more. I love ratchet shit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to figure out a way to powerhouse my way through them fucking dickheads. Them really unfunny, like the light skin.
Oh my God, I want to break him. Can I break him?
Cause he just like.
Can I please?
Cause he like young and he got confidence.
Everything.
Yeah.
Can I please break him?
It's something.
Okay, my mission. I like breaking light skinned men. I ain't done it in a while.
He walked the women in the front.
Talking about fucking dogs. You don't do that shit. My bad. You don't do that shit in front of black women.
No.
That's like that dude who was talking about sucking dick and praying. I was like, yep, you gonna walk every black bitch in here if you got any Christian background.
He just it's like rappers surround themselves with like yes man. So it's like if you an open micer, don't stay around open micers too long. Who don't give you criticism about your stuff.
But I feel like these open micers are just open micers. I've never seen them on flyers.
No.
Like a few of them, yeah, but the majority of them, like 98% of them niggas, I've never seen on a flyer.
They just dare.
It's a hobby. Then you taking up space.
Like stay for the end then.
See, you gonna hate me because if I was running open mic, do you book shows? Or are you a hobbyist?
Right.
Okay, I'm sorry. Now all you motherfuckers who book shows to the front, go on with your business. Now you hobbyists. Now y'all have y'all time. Is it fair? Yes.
Or at least just mix it up, like back and forth. Or first come, first serve. Let's like fucking just get here.
That's why I always get there early. I used to get to the Improv before they fucking mic didn't. The fucking doors didn't open like.
Because that's the only thing that bugs me is the whole first come, first serve thing is not a thing to here. It's like you come as like you.
We gonna start getting to that bitch at 9:30 and see what happens.
A minute before and see.
Yeah. So let me think.
Annoying.
So my show this weekend, it was a drive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I had two ways I could go. I could either take one, the back roads to get there, or two, I could go like toward Jasper. If you black in Texas, they kill niggas in Jasper. So I was like, I'm fucked either way. Man, when I tell you, I was so happy when I stopped at the roads were winding and shit. They ain't had no damn lines. It wasn't no damn little flashy thing. I was like, this shit sucks in the day. The first store I stopped at, because my blood sugar dropped, it was a black person there, and I was so fucking happy because I was scared. Because I usually don't stop unless I see other black people. But, like, I was going through this one town. It was, like, the village of Florin or some shit like that. And it was, like, a whole bunch of white people having a festival. And I was like, let me get the fuck out this bitch. And they were still out there when I came back. And what sucks about driving in Louisiana at night on the back roads, you can't see the road.
You can't see shit.
I had my glasses on. I had the window defrosted. And then you go over hills and you just drop the fuck off.
Yeah, when you get to the top, you can't see until somebody coming up. You're like, damn.
I was like, bro, I hope ain't no deers back here, man. I was like going 20.
And I would have came, but I was like so sleepy. And I remember the last time we did like
see what goddamn Geico said about that trip? Like, bro, I was like, fuck you, bitch. Yeah, I knew you had that interview, and I was like,
it's the interview, and it was just like energy in general, and I don't really like doing long distance at night.
Well, I planned for it to stay at my mom's because Moo could have slept in the front with my mom. We could have slept in her hard ass, no memory, having ass memory foam bed that don't have no memory because don't nobody sleep on that bitch. Nigga, when I laid down, my head bounced right back up. That shit hurt. But no, so shout out to comedian Scooby. He's from Shreveport. He still books me. He's one of the few people that's been consistently booking me. So he had me come down there to feature. I put in the address that's on the flyer. I'm going down the road. It says make a U-turn. I make a U-turn. And I'm like, by some trees. And it's like, you have reached your destination. And I'm like,
no, I didn't.
Bitch. So luckily there's a gas station. I drive down. I call. I was like, nigga, I reached the destination, but it's trees. He's like, what address you put? I was like, the address on the flyer. He's like, oh shit. Okay, that's fucked up. The building don't have no sign on it, which I'm like, I didn't understand what he meant. He's like, it's by a strip club. I was like, just text me the address. He texted me the address. Like I had re-put the address in on my own, and it said, 4 miles the way you was coming before the U-turn.
Right.
And when I put his address in, he was like, hey, 2 miles back the way you just came. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm driving, and I see the marquee, and they fucking put his name on there wrong. But the GPS is like, hey, you still got a 1/4 mile to go. So I bust the U-turn, and I see the strip club, and I'm like, okay. And I pull up to the comedy club, and I was like, oh, they spray painted whatever the name of this place used to be, and they didn't put their name on this bitch.
That's a shame.
So I get there. This nigga goes by Wild Man Scoob. And it just had Wild Scoob on the marquee. And I was like, hey, nigga, they spelled your shit wrong. So I get there early.
Fucking HBO Max Scooby-Doo.
Nigga. So I get there at like 6:45. Show's supposed to start at 7:30. So I'm chilling. I'm chilling. It's a nice spot. I like the fact that the chairs have like little wheels on them and shit. So a bitch can roll around and shit. So it's like a general floor, a lifted stage area that's surrounded by like seats, which is really cool. And then like, it was like a little back area for the comics. I appreciate that. I hate going to clubs that don't have no designated space off to the side for the comics. So by 7:45, he comes. He's like, hey, where's Scoob at? He not here. Text him. As soon as I text him, he walk in. I'm like, he's like, the show was supposed to be starting. I'm like, nigga, the address is supposed to be right.
Right. Everybody probably lost. They went home.
So, dude, when I walked in, the club owner was like, hey, we might be performing in front of 3 people or 300. I'm like, nigga, you have no confidence in your own shit.
Right.
And mind you, I added the club, but it didn't even really look like they was promoting the fucking show. I'm like, this is your club. Regardless of who performing, the club
like,
need to promote regardless.
Right.
So, like, some people came, and it was like, he's like, oh, yeah, these people got married. I gave them some free tickets. And it was like maybe 10 people in there. And that's like, he gave all of them free tickets.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, when I went up on stage, he's like, oh, she's part of a very popular podcast, a couple of Blerdz. I didn't know what that was. I thought it was like some black bathroom stuff. So I'm like,
What?
get off the stage.
What?
Right.
Bathroom stuff.
I don't know. All I'm thinking to myself is, hey, this nigga be booking people in Germany and Africa, so let me
Right.
go up here and do my shit. So, like, I was doing my shit. It was cool. It was alright. I was just doing comedy to one table
Yeah.
because they was rowdy. Then when I introduced Scooby, the fucking DJ started playing over the introduction, and I was just like, I just got off the fucking stage because I was pissed off at that point. But I mean, like, you know, it was pretty
What
cool.
about that lady that was like,
Oh my God. So,
yeah.
So it was like this 24-year-old lieutenant in the military and his 43-year-old newlywed Russian bride. And for some reason, she kept yelling out, like during Scooby shit, she kept yelling out, hell yeah, hell yeah. And all I could think of, oh, this bitch sound like she in a porno getting fucked. Because it's like, hell yeah. And I'm like,
Stupid.
bitch, you better have OnlyFans.
Right.
But it's just like showing cool. And then at the end of the night, we got paid.
Right.
I counted my money and I was like,
It's a little
light on a 50. You know what I'm saying? So I hit school up. I don't even know if I tell this part. He's like, oh, dude changed the amount he was paying us at the beginning of the week, and I forgot to tell you. And I'm like, bitch, that's on me. Because I need to start doing my contracts. That's on me.
Right.
So I got to be better about that. But I mean, overall, it was a cool experience.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice club. You just got to start promoting to people in that area and a little bit over the border in Texas a little bit. Just start promoting to people in it because it's like from certain parts of Texas, it's an hour and a half drive. Niggas will do that.
Right.
But yeah, just start promoting it better. It has a lot of potential. The bartenders were very professional. Like, get you a nice little food truck up in there, beach, and a sign. So we can see you. I mean, like, it's potential. It's got potential. I'm not going to shit on the black business. It just has potential.
Right.
You need to, like, if you hire a comic, listen to what they're telling you because we know what the fuck.
Because you might know business, but we know how this business go.
Right. But, I mean, it was a pretty cool experience. I'm not saying I wouldn't go back. I just make him sign a contract and pay a deposit. But, yeah.
Yeah. It's fun. You say you got a show this weekend?
No, I got a show next weekend.
No.
With Miss Tanya from Clubhouse.
Right.
It's a clean show.
Is it here?
No. So, but you know I got to go drop Moo off.
No.
Next week for Thanksgiving break. So, and then I have a show on the 25th. So,
I'm surprised they weren't off today.
I mean, because they've been off so much, but they're not veterans. So, but no, they always have a program at the school, and they allow the veterans.
Yeah, but they called off for baseball.
Well, no, they called off for a championship baseball. It's the South. Look, you can have a pussy in the brain, but as long as you got a dick and some type of sports ball, you can have the world. Oh boy, never did do that fucking scavenger hunt again.
He's like, fuck that.
He could just gave me some money. I'm like, sir, I need help.
Yeah. But yeah.
That food is probably good marinated by now.
Oh yeah. We got food. We got food in the kitchen. I gotta go take a shit.
Jesus Christ. We got a Patreon. We got merchandise.
It's a short episode, but we've been busy. Schools and comedy and all that good stuff. But we coming. We still recording every week. Trying to find time to edit. So be patient, please.
Especially when it get cold. We definitely gonna be recording more because I'm not going out this bitch like that.
Patreon.com/regular-ass-podcast. If you just want to support us, it's $1 a month. I'm not going to make promises what we're going to add on Twitter right now. Just if you want to support the show, $1 a month. Patreon.com/regular-ass-podcast, or send it to our Cash App at Superbroken or
at Jaljuda.
Yep.
JALJUDA.
That's the episode, y'all. Send in your emails. If we can make a whole episode out of emails, that'd be fucking beautiful.
Yo, send some jokes you like, as long as it ain't too bootleg.
Right, or fucking stolen. All right, y'all. Thanks for listening.
Bye.